Okay, so you know how everyone's getting ready for the holidays? Shopping for gifts and stuff like that. Well, we got to talk about something pretty important.
Oh.
A product recall from Boots.
Mm,
Yeah, it could be on someone's gift list.
right.
The Radley Cosy Up mug and sock set.
Yeah.
Sounds cozy, right?
Yeah, definitely a popular one this time of year.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But the reason behind the recall is, well, it's pretty serious.
Mm.
It could lead to burn injuries.
Yeah, it turns out the mug, you know the one in the set?
Yeah.
It has a design flaw. It can actually cause the base to crack
Oh.
and break when you pour hot liquid in.
So you're thinking, okay, fine, a broken mug, right?
Right, just a bit of a mess.
Yeah, annoying, sure.
Mhm.
But imagine, okay, you're pouring a steaming cup of coffee,
Yeah,
maybe hot chocolate, right? It's the holidays.
perfect.
And suddenly the mug just shatters in your hands.
Oh,
That's scary.
not good. Not good at all.
Especially, if there are kids around.
Oh, especially then.
That's a recipe for disaster.
Yeah, and it's not just a little, oops, I spilled my drink kind of thing.
All right.
We're talking like scalding injuries,
Oh, wow.
which can be really bad, really severe. And the timing of this.
Oh, don't even.
Right in the middle of the holidays,
The worst time.
when, kitchens are busy, people are rushing.
Everyone's distracted.
Exactly. So, yeah, adds a whole other level of concern to this.
So what are Boots doing about this?
Well, they're really urging anyone who bought this set
Yeah,
to, first of all, stop using the mug
immediately.
right away, put it aside, and return it to any Boots store
Okay.
for a full refund.
Good.
No questions asked.
That's good to hear. At least they're taking it seriously.
Oh, absolutely. And they're working with the Office for Product Safety and Standards just to spread the word and make sure people know about it.
Good.
Yeah.
So that's positive. But, if this whole thing makes you wonder about their quality control
Mm-hmm.
in the first place, how did they miss this?
It's a good question. I mean, they're doing the right thing now to fix it,
Yeah.
but it does highlight, maybe some things weren't as tight as they should have been in the manufacturing process.
Right. And it makes you think about that whole, journey of a product
Oh, yeah,
from raw materials to ending up in a store.
absolutely.
And it's crazy. Just a simple mug, right?
Mhm.
Can tell us a lot about global supply chains, manufacturing standards,
Yeah, we do.
and ultimately, consumer safety.
Yeah, all connected. Like, let's just take the mug itself, right?
Right.
Making ceramics, there are industry standards.
Right.
They have to do a ton of testing to make sure those mugs are safe and durable.
Makes sense.
Like the thickness of the base, the type of clay they use, how hot they fire it.
Oh, yeah. All that stuff matters.
Oh, yeah, big time.
Oh.
All of that plays a role in how the mug reacts to something called thermal shock.
Thermal shock. That sounds scary.
Yeah, it can be. It's basically like the stress on the material when the temperature changes really quickly.
Oh, yeah.
So think about it. You pour boiling water into a freezing cold mug.
Right. It's going to freak out.
Exactly. It can cause it to expand and contract too fast and then crack.
Makes sense.
Or even shatter completely if, the material isn't strong enough.
Oh.
So maybe the base of this mug was too thin, or the ceramic, the material itself wasn't, I guess, the right mix to handle that kind of shock.
So bad design and bad material.
Yeah,
A combo?
could be, yeah. And that's where quality control should come in, right?
Yeah.
Manufacturers, they're supposed to, test these things rigorously before they ever get to a store.
Yeah.
They got to make sure it can handle real world use,
Right.
They probably expose them to crazy temperatures just to see if they'll hold up.
That makes sense.
Yeah, so this whole recall, it really shows how important it is to, stay up to date on product safety information.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Especially during the holidays. It's easy to get caught up in all the excitement and forget about those things.
Exactly.
So where can our listeners find reliable information about this stuff? About recalls, especially now during the holidays?
Well, the Boots website is a great place to start.
Yeah.
They have a whole section just for product recalls.
Okay, good to know.
You can also check with the Office for Product Safety and Standards. They've got loads of info on all sorts of things,
Oh, yeah.
current recalls, safety alerts, you name it.
Great. So, folks, check those out.
Definitely.
And, it's a good reminder to tell your friends and family, too, right?
Oh, yeah, spread the word.
Especially if they might have, gotten this gift set.
Absolutely. Could prevent an accident.
Exactly.
Thinking about all this, it makes you wonder about something bigger, doesn't it?
Yeah. What's that?
How do things like this, these recalls, affect how much we trust brands?
That's a good question.
We put a lot of faith in companies, right?
Yeah.
To make things that are safe and work properly.
For sure.
But then something like this happens and, well, it kind of shakes that trust, doesn't it?
Makes you think twice about what you're buying.
Exactly. So what can we as consumers do to protect ourselves, make sure what we're using is safe?
That's the big question, isn't it?
Well, being informed is a big part of it.
Right.
Check for recalls, keep up with those,
Mm-hmm.
understand, basic safety guidelines for different products.
Yeah, like don't put a toaster in the bathtub.
Exactly. Common sense stuff, but sometimes it's worth a reminder. And maybe even, do a little research on a company.
Before you buy from them.
Right. See what their safety record is like.
That's a good point.
Yeah, because even with all the holiday cheer, I've got to stay vigilant.
Right. Safety first.
Always.
So, okay, just to sum up, we talked about the Radley Cosy mug and sock set recall from Books.
Right.
The dangers, what to do if you've got one.
Return it.
Yes, return it. We also talked about, how things are made.
Yeah.
Quality control, the whole shebang. And how this impacts consumer safety and trust in those brands.
Big picture stuff.
Exactly.
And, as you finish your holiday prep, remember, staying aware is the best thing you can do.
Be in the know.
Stay informed, be proactive, and most importantly,
Stay safe.
stay safe out there.
Excellent advice. Well, thanks for joining us on this deep dive.
My pleasure. Happy holidays, everyone.
And stay safe. We'll see you next time.